Are you ready to see the Rider-Waite tarot deck in a new light? This arrangement practically jumped out at me when I was moving the cards around without any real goal. It hit me like a lightning bolt, a true tower moment. I saw something that completely shifted the way I view this deck. If you're ready to dive in, stick with me. The major arcana aren't just the most recognizable cards in the tarot, they're the heart of the deck. These 22 cards hold the keys to life's pivotal shifts and transformative experiences. They're not here to focus on the small, everyday decisions. They carry powerful messages, offering new perspectives and guidance when we need it most. The beauty of the major arcana isn't just in the individual cards, it's in their duality. This duality reminds us that no matter the situation, we always have a choice. Let's break it down step by step. Each of the cards is unique and represents a distinct energy, but it also has a partner that balances it out. This means that for every card representing something, there's another that represents its opposite. Take a moment and look at this picture. Here's the arrangement that opened my eyes. On the far left, the Fool represents the beginning of a journey, a leap of faith. On the far right, the World represents the end of the journey, a sense of fulfillment that comes from bringing the journey to completion. The remaining 20 cards are divided into 2 rows. The top row holds all the odd-numbered cards, from 1 to 19. The bottom row mirrors it, with all the even-numbered cards, from 2 to 20. Each odd-numbered card pairs with the even-numbered card directly beneath it. I love using this arrangement in readings because it offers me deep analysis and complete guidance about an issue. By placing the shuffled minor arcana between the 2 rows, I can clearly see what steps are needed, what should be avoided, and what might be hidden or require caution. These pairs aren't about opposing energies fighting against each other. They're about perspective, and most importantly, choice. Life is full of crossroads, and this duality reminds us that no matter the situation, we're not trapped. Instead, we always have the power to choose and ask ourselves, what's my move? What's the best choice for me right now? By keeping this in mind, you can provide richer, more dynamic readings that focus on the empowering nature of choice and balance in life. Here's how you can use this information during a reading. Recognize the duality in your spread. When you see major arcana cards in a reading, pay attention to whether a card and its paired counterpart appear together or not. This can highlight the dual nature of the situation. For example, if the Magician appears alongside the High Priestess, it's a reminder that the choice isn't only about action, but also about reflection. This means that in this particular situation, we're not just faced with the decision of what to do, the action we take, but also with the need to pause and consider why we're doing it, how we feel about it, and what it truly means for us. Action without reflection can lead to impulsive choices, while reflection without action can result in missed opportunities. The Magician encourages making things happen, but the High Priestess reminds us to consult our inner wisdom first. Here's a closer look at each pair. The Fool is where it all starts. It's that electrifying moment when you decide to step outside your comfort zone, face the unknown, and bet on yourself. It's not about having all the answers. It's about having the courage to take the leap and trust that something extraordinary awaits on the other side. It's the energy of fresh beginnings, of saying, why not? The World is the ultimate reward for that leap of faith. This is where you look back at the climb and realize every step was worth it. It's the satisfaction of seeing your vision materialize and the fulfillment of knowing your commitment and perseverance brought you to this moment. It's about celebrating completion and basking in the sense of wholeness that only comes after giving your all. The Magician is about stepping into your power. It's about realizing you already have the tools, skills, and resources to create the life you want. This is the card that shouts, take action, don't wait for permission or the perfect moment. It's your time to make it happen. But then comes the High Priestess, gently reminding you that action without clarity can lead to chaos. She whispers, pause, reflect, look within. She's the guide to your inner wisdom, showing you that the best answers are found in stillness. The Empress reveals the profound power of making decisions guided by your heart. When you trust its wisdom, life begins to bloom, not just in terms of wealth, but in the way everything flourishes, like nature in full harmony. The Emperor, on the other hand, relies on logic to guide his decisions, always focused on creating stability and building a foundation that lasts. He's a master of structure and strategy, reminding you that while emotions have their place, true success and stability come from a clear mind, decisive action, and a well-executed plan. The Hierophant represents the wisdom passed down through generations, the traditions, the lessons, and the guidance of those who've walked the path before you. He says, honor the knowledge that has lasted through time. Learn from those who came before you. That's where the lovers step in. They're about individuality, choice, and freedom. They say, life isn't about following someone else's blueprint. It's about creating your own. Ask yourself what truly matters to you, and let go of what no longer aligns with who you are. Have the courage to choose your own path. The Chariot is about the internal struggle between fear and courage, between staying where it feels safe and pushing yourself to new heights. It's about navigating that frustrating space where you know what you want but feel paralyzed by doubts. It's the fear of failure that makes you hesitate, leaving you stuck between where you are and where you know you could be. Strength, in contrast, deals with external challenges, showing that you can overcome even the most intimidating obstacles using patience and a gentle yet determined approach. The Hermit's lesson is about the importance of solitude. It's a space where you build confidence and strength. It's not just about surviving alone. It's about trusting yourself to think, decide, and to become the master of your own destiny. His message is clear. Take full responsibility for your life and trust in your ability to navigate it. Then there's the Wheel of Fortune. It reminds you that life is unpredictable, and despite your best efforts, not everything is within your control. The wheel will twist and turn, and change will come whether you're ready or not. What you can control is how you respond to the highs and lows, embracing opportunities and staying strong through challenges. Justice says, every action has a consequence. Life is constantly weighing the scales, reflecting back the energy, choices, and intentions you put out there. If you want fairness, integrity, and truth in your life, you've got to live by those values. The power to tip the scales in your favor is in your hands. Align your actions with your highest principles, and watch the universe respond. Then there's the Hanged Man, the true rebel. He's not afraid to question the status quo, challenge the rules, and step into the unknown in search of deeper truths. He says, if you want extraordinary results, you've got to break free from old ways of thinking and see things from a new perspective. The world doesn't change by playing it safe. It changes by daring to think differently. Death is about endings that might feel like loss, but it's really about clearing the path for transformation. Big changes can feel uncomfortable, even painful, but they create space for something greater. Without release, there's no room for the breakthrough you're waiting for. Temperance is about stepping into what's new with a calm, thoughtful approach. It's about testing the waters, being deliberate, and moving with intention. This isn't about rushing in. It's about ensuring you find your balance before fully committing. The devil represents the stories we tell ourselves, the ones that keep us stuck, small, and afraid to move forward. It's the voice that whispers, "Stay where you are, it's safer here," even when deep down, you know that staying in your comfort zone is holding you back. It's about pretending not to see the growth waiting just beyond your limits. The Tower shows a breakthrough moment, a flash of clarity where everything clicks and you see things for what they are. It might feel messy, but it's exactly what you need. It's not just about realizing something, it's about owning it and deciding what you're going to do with it. The Star is about the power of authenticity. It says, don't be afraid to show up as you are. Do what feels right to you, even if others don't understand. You're here to shine in your own way, and the world needs your truth, not a version molded by others' expectations. The moon is the master of illusions that hide the truth. Its silvery glow transforms everything it touches, turning the ordinary into something extraordinary. But be careful. Its light doesn't show the full picture. What seems clear and beautiful in the moonlight may look entirely different when the sun rises. The sun is pure joy, a reminder to live fully, savor the little moments, and celebrate the beauty of life. It's about finding happiness in the present. Judgment shifts our focus, urging us to see beyond the present moment. Our actions today carry lasting consequences, with the echoes of our choices rippling through the eternal journey of our soul. It reminds us that life is not solely about what we gain in this lifetime, but also about how we prepare for what lies beyond. I absolutely love using this arrangement in my readings because it gives me a deep analysis and clear guidance on any issue. By placing 10 shuffled minor arcana between the two rows, I can easily identify what steps to take, what to avoid, and what might be hidden or require extra caution. But as I always say, don't just take my word for it. Try it yourself. I encourage you to play around with this arrangement. See what unexpected insights emerge. I guarantee it will take your readings to a whole new level. I'd love to know if what I shared resonates with you. Please feel free to share your thoughts or leave a comment. See you in another video. Take care.